うと思ったか。けどもう腹くくった。お前と一緒にいられるならこんな世界変えてやれ。
Sometimes seasonal watchers or even just those who stick with mainstream anime series miss out on potentially some of the best and underrated anime that didn't really get the attention that they truly deserve, and it's the sad truth, to be honest. But in this video that you are watching, we will be going through 10 underrated anime series you all need to watch as they are missed out by so many considered to be amazing series. Now, if you are new around here, then please consider subscribing and turning on the notifications bell, as it will really help my channel out in the long run. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video. We kick things off with Kekkai Sensen, which is a very underrated and beautiful series which is about vampires and insane superpowers. Different kinds of species live and coexist with humans in a place called New York City, and a secret organization called Libra are tasked to keep, the townsfolk safe from harm in case something goes wrong. Now, the main character, Leo, is your average-looking guy who is really into photography these days, but suddenly he receives the power of the all-seeing eye at the cost of his sister's eyesight, and suddenly finds himself joining Libra's rank in the hopes of finding out more of his newfound powers. I just can't help but notice how underrated Iruma-kun really is. Being one of the best and most fun isekai anime I've ever watched, I just had to include this on this list. It actually has a third season coming sometime soon, and yes, it's that good. It definitely needed a third season for a more, exciting adventure. Now, Iruma-kun was sold by his parents to a demon named Sullivan, to where he gave him everything a teenager would ever want. A huge mansion, warmth, food, and most of all, love and care. Now, Iruma also enrolls into a brand new demon school where he must hide his human identity from all the other demon students, or he would get eaten alive, as humans are considered food for these folks. I just have no idea how Grand Blue is underrated, but this is a golden comedy series for every comedy anime fan out there. It aired 3 years ago in 2018, and it's all about having a good time with friends. Now, the main character moves into a small residence for a holiday right above a small shop called Grand Blue, which is a scuba diving store. From there, the alcoholic party pretty much, starts, as everyone is sucked into hilarious and weird moments, as this is a comedy series after all, boys and girls. You also get to experience some scuba diving and enjoy the ocean side for a change.
Yo, 久しぶりだな、チサ。俺のことを覚えてるか？
これもう捨てないとダメみたい。
俺の手そんなに汚いのか？
試してみるかい？俺が不死身かどうか。
Golden Kamuy is another underrated series full of hilarious jokes, memes, and one of the most interesting adventures I have ever seen. The series actually follows a soldier named Sugimoto who's said to be, immortal and cannot die. He's also in search for the hidden treasure through getting map pieces, and those map pieces are actually tattoos on the back of escaped prisoners he is trying to hunt down. This anime is getting a 4th season, which is one of the best things I could have ever hoped for, and I'm telling you all right now, this anime is so funny to watch and stupid at the same time, but to be honest, I love it a lot. This anime is by far the best CGI series ever created, and I really do mean it. Never have I ever seen before a CGI anime done in such a beautiful way. Watching this on a weekly basis back then when it aired hooked me in instantly by how good it looked. Land of Lustrous is underrated for a reason. It's because it's CGI, and most of the time it turns people away. Though I'm just afraid to say how much of a big mistake they have made not watching this. It's a hidden gem, just like how many of the characters are made of in the series. Each scenario is so colorful, fluid motion, and also action-packed at the same time.
まだ早いわバカ者バカ者しまったお前はひときわも
それって
付き合ってあげるから世界が変わるところを見せてちょうだい。
Boarding School Juliet is another underrated hidden gem of how two enemies turn into lovers and somehow need to hide their love and relationship from everyone else in the school. Two sides who always battle it out, the black doggies and the white cats, quite similar to, house teams, compete to see who is the best, and the two leaders of each side have pretty much fallen in love with each other, both of them named Romeo and Juliet. After quite the exciting, unexpected confession, now they both share each other's feelings, all while hiding it from their teams. Who knows what would happen if the other people, that is, find out.
怖い。一人は怖いよ。
Astra Lost in Space is truly a masterpiece, one of the best series I've watched a few years back, which tells a story of how a group of kids going on a space traveling tour end up being sucked into space, far away from their home planet. Now, they must pretty much work together to find a way back home, all that while realizing that one of the crew members is actually a traitor trying to kill them all. Quite similar to Among Us, this is a survival series to gain the trust of the characters and also pinpointing exactly who the traitor is.
全員逃げろヘルメットを解除したやつは
護衛をつけましょう。
シュワン、私。
すみません。そばに寄らないでください。
Sometimes I ask myself how on earth Yona of the Dawn is still being slept on, because it's quite underrated to be honest, and I'll never know the reason why. A beautiful princess living her life in the kingdom was framed for something she did not do at all, and the whole kingdom is now hunting her down. But of course, she's not alone since her bodyguard, Sun Hak, is here to protect her and, pretty much escort her to safety and prevent her bounty. All this is happening as she needs to find out who the person is that framed her in the first place and make sure that the kingdom knows she didn't do anything wrong. So get ready, boys and girls, for an action-packed fantasy series of your lifetime.
"ちょっとやばいよ、Aちゃん。ああ、すごい。ずっしり重いや。
Banana Fish is probably one of the best mafia series I've ever seen, which has one of the most interesting and heartbreaking stories you will know. Now, there is a drug out there known as banana fish, was created for the purpose of, forcing people to do things they really don't want to do, like, for example, kill people, as its main purpose is used for war. A guy named Ash and his fellow group wish to put a stop to banana fish and the place where it's being created, but of course, it won't be that easy as soon huge tragedy will strike those he cares about the most.
待ってくれボス
俺たちはディノに頼まれたんだ。
ディノにだと。消えろ。ディノには俺が話をつける。
そなたはそのまま戦ってはならぬ。
Finally, on this this list we have is 86, which is in my opinion the best and the greatest mecha anime ever made. Everyone knows mecha is pretty much a dying genre or an underrated genre at this point, hence why 86 is majorly slept on or skipped by the anime community, especially this year. But what they don't realize is how insane A1 Pictures is with the delivery of an adaptation that even surpassed its source material, which is its manga. 86 is intense, story-driven and character-driven concept, all while showcasing the dark nature of what war is like for these people. Out of everything on this list, 86 is the #1 anime you have to watch by far.
全てはこの日のために誇りを守るため最後まで戦いましょう。
Well, it looks like this is the ending point to where the video has come to an end, so I just wanted to thank you all so much for watching all the way to the very end. If you did enjoy, then please do leave a like to show your support, and as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next one.